Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Dave and we're refurbishing my 2009 EZGO TXT golf cart. Today we're going to try and take care of the noisy rear end. Let's dive in. Okay, so we're going to be removing the rear end. We're going to change the bearings and such, so in order to do that we need to get it up in the air. Before we do that, we're going to remove the batteries because we are going to put new batteries in this golf cart. We're going to remove the motor, the suspension, or the shock absorbers, and we'll drop the springs and release the rear axle. We'll get it on the bench and we'll go from there. As always, when you play with batteries, tow mode. Okay, and I can't stress this enough, you need a thin wall wrench to go on the back of this stud nut here, or you will rip the cable out of the winding. And this is an 11mm socket, 7/16 wrench underneath it. And then we'll use a 1/2 inch for the nut underneath and a 13 on the top for the motor power. Yeah, and then an 11mm holds the motor in. So we'll remove the shock absorbers with a 9/16 socket. So if you see in here, these bushings are completely worn out and broken. Yeah, crispy. And the passenger side brake cable is held in with a on a bracket with a 3/8 nut here, so we'll just remove this. Just pop out. There we go. It gives us a little bit of room when we move the axle. So on the back of the actuator arm for the drum brakes, there is which is where the cotter pin was. There's a pin that's going through, and there's not enough reach to pull it out. So what we'll do, we'll dismount the rear hub, and then we can the rear axle, and then we can lift that up, pop that out, and then it should be free from the cart. Okay, so that's the pin that goes down through the actuation arm on the back of the drum brake, and then the cotter pin goes through there and holds the assembly together. There we go. Okay, so these last two nuts on the U-bolts, and she's free. Okay, so we have an axle. Remove this cotter pin axle nut, pull the hub off. Same on the other side. I'd already cleaned this up and painted it initially. I wanted to check the oil, check for chunks of metal. I think overall it's in fairly good condition. There is a chance that the differential pumpkin inside of here may be faulty, and I can't change the bearings in that. Now I did order a kit, and I believe it came with 8 bearings. Now we'll have one on this side, one on that side, There's one on the input shaft here on this side, one at the back I believe, so we can pull the the input shaft out. Then there's an intermediate shaft here, pull that cap off and that cap off. Don't think the problem's here. Show you on the video, or as I showed you on the video, this hub was going up and down, so I'm thinking that this bearing is toast here. Now unfortunately, depending on how long it's been like that, the pumpkin may be knackered, in which case we're in this for some more money rather than not have to replace that. So I've already drained the oil from this. This is just very much finger tight, I believe. So let's tear it down. Wow, there we go. Let me push that one out that way. There we go. Cool. Okay, so we have a circlip in here. Ooh, a little crusty. And we may have to get creative pulling this out. Not sure if we're going to need a slide hammer or if we can just rag on it a little bit. Oh, I think that's going to come out fairly nicely. Oh yes. Now we need to keep and retain this washer. There we go. Okay, let's pull it out. Alright, let's clean this up and have a good look at it. So that looks in excellent condition. You can see the honing marks where that's been milled. It's not worn at all. Overall the drive shaft looks in great condition. Same on this side. There's no wear at all really. Here's the passenger side. Again, it's perfect. And these bearings actually maybe a little stiff, but they're not rattly at all, so not in too bad condition. Obviously while we've got them out, we're going to change them. There's the bearings that I received from Jacksonville. China brand. I think everything's pretty much made in China these days. Alright, so we're going to pull the diff cover off. It's a 13mm socket. So this is a little bit milky. I did get a little bit of water in the bottom of the diff cover while it was sat out the back there since the last video, but that's fine. We'll clean that up. There's no damage that I can see. A little bit of play. There's no damage to any of the teeth. Bearing's actually looking great condition. The teeth in there are perfect. Now apparently this isn't serviceable. You can't you can't remove these bearings. Right, so that's going to come off. That just moved down the shaft there, and it doesn't look spun. It looks in good condition underneath. What about this one? Okay, so when my buddy Lenny up the street gets back, we'll go and have a play with his press. That looks in good condition. Just pan around here a second, Jason, and have a look in here. There's no bits of metal or anything in here. This looks pretty damn good. I think that bearing there may have started to spin just a little bit, and we may have just caught this in time. Same a little doubt. It's a little grooved. Oh, and that's in great condition. Intermediate shaft looks, again, perfect. There's a look. Maybe that's the noise that we were hearing. There is a little bit of play in there. I mean, there's going to be a little bit of play. So I say we change the bearings here and here, and on the input shaft up at the top here. We may be okay. Okay, so to get these inner seals out, we got another split ring. There we go. So in today's version of Make Your Own Tool, my seal puller has disappeared, so we're gonna try and, without damaging. Oh, there you go. Without damaging, there we go. And again, not in too bad condition when compared to the new one. And I'll put the part numbers for all of these down in the description below. It is slightly warm, but it's not bad. Cool. Alright, so let's do the other side. There we go. Alright, so this non-serviceable part, we're going to go and try and pull this bearing off. If it doesn't work, we're going to take it down to, there's an axle shop and a differential shop. down in Savannah, so we're going to go and have a go at that. So let's give it a go. Alright, right, and the other side. Okay, and again, superb condition. So I think what happened, because I took the oil out and just put the diff cover on, I think water got through here. It's just sat in the bottom of there. There was a little bit when we took that apart, wasn't there, Jason? And then I think as I've driven the cart just around from the rear yard, it's just spun water everywhere. So cool. We're gonna have a look up inside of here, buddy. That is absolutely perfect. There's no wobble in it or anything. If you just have a look at the seal there on that side, we don't have that seal. So I'm not gonna strip this one down. It's a little bit worn on there, which you'd expect, because that's where it connects to the motor, but it's not too bad. I'm going to clean that up. We're going to leave the shaft in place. We'll clean all this up. That O-ring's perfect as well. So is that one. Yeah, we'll clean all of this up. We don't need to do any pressing of bearings, I don't believe, here. We'll put the shaft back in, then we'll drive the bearings home, put the new caps on there, and then we'll go to Lenny's now, press the bearings onto these. Perfect. Oh yeah. That's it. Thing of great beauty. Nice. Alright. There you go. That's it. Outstanding. Oh yeah. Beautiful. There she goes. Hold it. Go on. There you go. That's it. Oh yeah, boy. Nice. Oh yes. There she is. Oh.
Catherine, you going live on YouTube? She's taking out the trash.
Pop this bad boy in here now. This was a pig to get out, so we'll see. Oh, look at that, straight in. Straight in. And then if we go on this side up here, these just slide straight in. They just need tapping in. Just shut off. Whoa, smooth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Cute. Okay. On the other side. Just want to check real quick on this side. Yeah, it's perfect. Good. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right. Well, let's hope that we got this absolutely perfect. Although, sure that we did. Oh, put it in the right way. Oh, look at that. Absolutely perfect. So we had a bit of a nightmare with the filming because loads of people have just been around. My neighbour just came around and she wanted us to help her install an antenna. She's now a ham radio operator, so we just did that. And I just started doing this and then realised that I wasn't filming, so we're going to get the diff cover back on, and then I've got the very beautiful Mrs. Dave holding the camera for me. We're going to get this done. I'm going to get a shower and we're going to go and get some dinner. I'll let this set up overnight. And it's that cold. I don't know whether I mentioned, but it's what was it this morning, Kat? 32 degrees or something.
31, I think.
And this is rock hard. Like rock hard. Wow, that's ridiculous. Not the tidiest job here. Alright guys, so today we actually did quite a good job. It's actually dark now. Lots of things have happened today. People have been coming and going. So we ripped apart the rear end, found that actually we haven't got a rust problem, which is fantastic. We replaced the outer bearings on the drive shafts. We took the differential out, managed to remove the bearings on the differential, press them all back on. We also removed the intermediate shaft. There was a little bit of play in that, so we removed that, changed those two bearings. The input shaft seems solid as a rock, and I don't have the seal that's required there, so I'm going to leave that. If we want to change that later down the road, we can simply remove the motor, pull that seal, the circlip, and then just pull that shaft straight out, change the bearings straight back in. So we can do that on the car if need be. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.